Hello everybody and welcome back to the tiny bookshop where I went to visit one of my sisters for a bit and then chatted with the other one on the phone for like 2 hours, and it's like 11 o'clock at night, but I really wanted to come back and play this. I was having such a good time. I think I wanted to go, oh no, that's right, we were going to go to the flea market. I was like, why is my daily expenses so high? Because my gas is so high, because my car's being held down by all this stuff. But I think we're good to go. I think I got this set up. The color that I wanted. Imagine I don't bring this stuff. That would be such a tragedy. I wonder if the game would be like, excuse me. Okay. Let's see if the colors I've picked out match the flea market. God, what do I even want to have sold? Should I... No, I have a lot of books. Like, this is... Why? I guess it would just be more English reading material. Must reads, I tell you. Okay, actually. Color me intrigued. Okay, I figured the classics. Okay. With a couple dramas. Okay, cool. I was kind of looking, I was like, these ones are kind of getting low. My travel is good though, but I could use more. I could use more fact books that bestow knowledge, including textbooks, manuals, cookbooks, biographies, history books, and self-help guides. I love that it's fact, not nonfiction, because it's like I wouldn't put cookbooks under nonfiction, but fact is more of like a hobby and knowledge stuff too. That's cool. Right. Okay. We're good. We can... I keep wanting to press the wrong button. Okay. Flea market. What do we think people at a flea market will want? I mean, travel books seem really popular. We've got a fairly even spread. I need more bookcases. Oh, let's see. I actually do fit the vibes pretty well. I could maybe have like a pink tone somewhere. But see, this is what I'm talking about too. Like a setup like this, where it's like, ooh, people have little pop-up kiosks, and then they have like little seating. What do you... Can I buy artwork? Bonjour. Is this game French? I thought it was German. Who are the people that made this game? Was it France? Would this be another banger from France? I haven't played Claire Obscura yet, but that was a banger from France. Painting of a fat tower, view of books to paint. Crimson. Oh, yeah, I need a new paint. It's probably too bright, but I would like... Tarnished copper? Paint. Okay, I can't... I shouldn't have bought crimson. I should have bought. I didn't realize there was I could scroll over. Hey, you seem like the bookish type. I can't seem to get rid of this thing. Do you want it? I should get back into writing, right? Allows you to write. What? I can type, but can I type my own book in this game? I'm gonna scream. This is really cute. It's in good condition and all. I don't know, it just seems cursed. Thanks for giving me a cursed item. Can I buy something? What else do you want? An antique vinyl player? A baby doll? Absolutely not. That's cute though. I'll have to... Hopefully they'll have stuff still when I come back. Plants! You're the bookshop owner. I love your wagon so much. It's so cute. Thank you. I'm Anne. It's so nice to meet you. Would you like to be my wife? Welcome to the flea market. Wow, it looks like you're swarmed with customers. No, I am not. I'm doing this at the early... Would you like some plants? Yes, I would. I can't. I might... Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna have to save. Take care of it and be best friend. We have too many of these. Where did those holes come from? Listen, I'm gonna have to come back here at the end of the day. Not close up my shop. Don't worry, I'll be back. I'm not gonna close up my shop immediately, and I will be able... Look at all these books. Are those mine? Alright. Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's go. we get to sell with other, like, little shops. This is so fun. I did it. Most beautiful community hubs. Okay, well, Grandma, hurry up. Oh, my phone is loud? Where's the grandma? There she is. I saw her. Good to see that you found our little flea market. Oh my, thank you kindly for the help, dear. I can finally get rid of this clutter now. I did it. She's offering them at a reasonable price. I'll set up my little stand over by the old cannon then. Come by if you want to have a look what's in those boxes. I could even be useful to you. Excuse me, I don't just get this for free? I thought she was giving it to me. Help you out maybe, for sure. What's the catch of the day? The drama, the style, the emotions. It has to be a play for me. I enjoy a good classic from time to time. What? Do people wear the sailor cap? Oh, I knew fantasy would be big. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. We already have seen that. Homage to Kai. Yep. How did the whales get so big? And other curious questions about animals, nature, geology, and planet Earth. You a child who can't stop asking questions like, why did my hamster eat her babies? Try this kid-friendly encyclopedia. Okay, so it's a fact book, but also a kid's book. The Lost Words, a spell book. Gone are the days when children's alphabets begin with A for acre, apricot. I don't know what I was trying to say. Apricot, acorn. B for butterfly, and C for caterpillar. But in this book of spellbinding poetry and enchanting illustrations, the magical words of nature, travel, and animals are restored in our lines. What? They don't do that anymore? A for apple, B for bee, I don't know, C for cat. Like, what do you mean? It's pretty small, but it's a pretty recent one. St. Buxton. Oh, the myth. I cannot talk. The myth, the legend, the truth. The most brilliant writer and philosopher of his time. But who is he really, and why do we know so little about his life? Finally uncover the truth in this groundbreaking investigative biography. Oh, so I think this must mean that this is like a fake book. It's like a Buxtonbury book, specifically. 850 pages. Rosalind Franklin. Yes, we have. Okay, you want something drama. The red, white, and royal blue. Why was that so hard? This is that, yeah. The First Son of America, which is hilarious. I don't think we do that. Falls in love. Well, not that I would know, I guess. Falls in love with the British Crown Prince, causing chaos, scandal, and plenty of swooning moments. I've seen this one around for a long time. And it's been on my list to read for a long time. I'm not super into contemporary settings, but I do love me a good LGBTQ book. Blue Sisters. After their sister's death, three wildly different sisters return to New York to save their childhood home and face the truths they've long avoided. A moving, sharp story of grief, identity, and the ties that bind. Yeah, see, this is something I wouldn't want to read. I don't like stories about grief, necessarily. Les Miserables. Okay, he's going to want this one. This is a very long and arguably dry historical novel, not a fun play or catchy musical. Okay. No, yeah, okay, you're right. Gall, I forget how huge Les Mis is. That's unreal. It's not... I mean, it is pretty dry. You're right. It is not the most exciting book. Shakespeare's next Henry must prove his might in a war against France, and this dramatic retelling of English history, and he's certainly nailing the speeches. Medea. After Medea's husband Jason leaves her and their two children for another woman, no one is prepared for how Medea gets her revenge. I need to read that one. An ancient Greek tragedy reminding us all that there's nothing more dangerous than a woman scorned. Medea is in Hades 2. Slight spoiler, I guess, but there's just a wide cast of characters. It has to be a play. This one would be pretty dramatic. Orlando, a medley. Virginia Woolf, a medley of through three centuries of history featuring a swap, protagonist, and lots of moments of self-discovery, filled with passionate affairs, bittersweet moments, bending the rules of time, class, and gender. I don't know if I have read any Virginia Woolf, which is definitely a huge oversight. Oh, I can't take any more pictures because my phone's full. Oh my gosh. Maria Stewart, a Tudor power of betrayal, power, and queens, witnessed captivating drama and heart-wrenching decisions of regal Mary in this love letter to Shakespeare placed by legendary German playwright Friedrich Schiller. A Streetcar Named Desire. Stella, a classic piece of theater by starry-eyed Southern belle Blanche Dubois, who moves in with her sister and abusive brother-in-law, an interpersonal drama caught between fantasy and brutal reality with deeply flawed characters colliding in a tragic ending. I have heard of this, but I've never read it. A Doll's House, this classic piece of theater. Wow, a lot of our classics are theater ones. Highlight the injustice of women who are financially dependent and infantilized by their husband. This play shocked 19th century audiences by depicting a woman choose her independence over her husband and children. Wow. I know, revolutionary for the time. This one seems very well, this one's a play, a piece of theater, and very emotive, it looks like. Let's try this one. Okay, I heard they're putting on a new production soon. Well, there you go. I'm glad. I love the shimmy. It's so funny. Yes, people, buy the books. Hello. Oh, wow, look at this dope little shop. Hey, mate, I read about you in the paper. Such a cool place you've got here. Thanks, emo boy. My name's Klaus. I work at the Mega Marsh at the moment. Have you been there yet? It has an awfully big car park. I'm sure no one will mind if you may stop there from time to time. Oh, okay. But you can't just tell me that. There's like legal things. Going shopping? Oh my gosh. How are you? Having a good summer? Yeah. No, it's chill. Cool, yeah, mine too. Have you had some time to check out the local music scene? I mean, it's not huge, but we got some cool bands here and there. Like, I'm in a metal band. Don't know if you're into that sort of thing, but we're called Silence Libre. I like that, actually. That's cool. Alright, I'll check out your books now, but I'll see you later, yeah? Adios. Stay away from the music boys, though. Or music theys. Whichever. Yeah, oh, sure. I was looking to see why. I think we had, like, a boost in sales across the board, or boost in required or desired books across the board. Got anything inspiring? I'm looking for a new hobby, and bonus points if it's from this century. A new hobby. It's not really a hobby. Not really a hobby. It's a kid's book. Oof, I don't know. Lyrical gothic novel. Oh, Margaret Atwood. A Telltale Heart. Funny, that it's a crime one. I would have put it under drama, maybe. How to Get a Girl from You're a Terrifying Monster? Excuse me? Oh, but it's so short. Loved queer paranormal romance. How about some funky space excursions and blushing eldritch abominations? Well, this novella's for you. A blend of science, space, magic, and lesbians. Surely nothing will go wrong. Well, let me just get a picture of that. My problem is when they're short, I'm always like, no, there was a good one that came out that was longish. How to build, or like who to build a nest in or something like that. It was very good. Kind of has a similar vibe, the sounding vibe to this, except it's more fantastical and less space. But yeah, anyway. Gregor the Overland by Suzanne Collins. What? Oh, it's a kid's book. Okay. How to Stop Time. Been alive for barely 400 years. Destroy the Empire from Within. The first in a hard fantasy series of political intrigue and lesbian yearning. Okay, let me just get a picture of that. My TBR is gonna go. It's gonna be off the charts. Oh look, a collection of traditional shanties and sea songs by sailors and dock workers. You're looking for a new hobby. The seagull likes a good book. Is a river alive? Travels from Ecuador's cloud forest to India's wooded waterways and Canada's wild rivers. Asking a radical question, what if rivers are alive? Ooh, that does sound interesting also. Is a river alive? Okay. Tasting history. Ooh. Have you ever wondered what people were... Is this that guy who... Like on YouTube, my younger sisters loved watching this guy who would like make like the most random recipes, like Great Depression recipes and stuff. Max Miller's care about the same thing. This fun book recreates his viral cooking adventures from the page. Yes, this must be that guy. I think his name was Max. An atlas of countries that don't exist. Yes. The new encyclopedia of British, European, and African birds. Dude, could I interest you in bird watching? I'm gonna give it a whirl simply because it could be one of those far out ones that ends up being enjoyed. We'll see. Oh, really? Okay, sick. So I'm definitely picturing this because it keeps saying Buxtonbury and I'm like Boston. Like my brain is calling it Boston. But this must be set in like a European country because I think it's definitely a European game dev. Is it French? That's crazy. That would be crazy. Not really, but I don't know why. I'm like, oh my gosh. Please make me money, although people keep not wanting what I have. Which one's my favorite? I'm sorry I have to pick up my kid in a hurry. Houston, give me something set in outer space. Also, I usually prefer factual books. Okay. I do not have anything set in space, I think, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. Ranger's Apprentice! My sisters really love that one. Good night, Gorilla. No. Fruits Basket. Hilarious. I have that fantasy book. She usually prefers factual books. I'm gonna give... Sorry, here. We're gonna... Unconventional, but how to get a girlfriend when you're a terrifying monster is totally out there, literally. Okay, phew. If you wanted something set in space, I got it for you. We seem to have a lot of people looking for classics again, which I did think would be a thing. More fantasy than I was necessarily expecting. We seem to do good on the travelogue, though. That's good. Okay, no. I gotta go. Bye. Which one do I want? I think I want the Monstera, honestly. Yes. I didn't even look. Oh, I didn't even look at the perks. Hey, look, it's paintable. Isn't that so funny? Okay, thank you. Thank you. I wish I hadn't bought the Crimson, but I'll be back and I'll buy more paints from you. Oh, wait. Oh, dang it. Oh, no. Isn't she also in the book business? Why don't you have a look? Oh my gosh, lady, these are so expensive. Thanks for stopping by, dear. Yeah, well, you're welcome. Spent a lot of money to get here. Oh. My little shop. Congrats for 1 year, Fern. Oh man. Buxtonbury, the View staff recognizes their outstanding contribution. Our dear editor, Fern, has just reached a milestone. 1 year of writing for the review. Our paper was changed for the better when you arrived on the scene with your internship. And since then, we've been graced with such awesome insights into this little town of ours. Writing articles is hard. I don't know how you manage to do it every day. So hats off to you, Fern. Enjoy your surprise at the office this morning. That's really cute. Okay, no events coming up. Buxtonbury Review fundraiser drive. Support your small town. My eyes are like so dry. I don't know what is going on. I am making terrible purchasing decisions. I have made also bad, but I just today bought an incredibly expensive fancy version of all the Murderbot books that are currently out, which I love and adore them, and there was this one beautiful like minimalist set that got put out 1 year and I missed it, and I was always so sad, but this new set looks really gorgeous. So I'm gonna do it. Ooh, how cute. I might just keep this color scheme for a while. Can I... Ooh, that I can activate. What do I do with it? Got that crimson. It's way too bright. Yeah, I thought it was the only one, and I was like, ooh, new paints. It's always nice to get new paints, but it's way too bright. Way too bright. That copper one, though, looked nice. That's okay. Oh boy, I don't have a lot of money. I should maybe just go to the waterfront or the Mega Marsh. I made decent money, I think, at the waterfront. But it'd be nice to go somewhere new. Let's go somewhere new. What do I think they're gonna want outside a supermarket? Probably more kids' books. Not that I've been selling a ton of kids' books. Everybody in this town seems to like classics. We should be good though. This should be a good spread. Oh look, I get to see myself pull in. I don't usually have my car attached still. Sheep. Birdhouse. Yes. You could make a little song. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Alright, I think I've poked all I can poke. Why is there just a sheep here? It's amazing. Oh, you have an item that you can activate. Give your item, check your item bar, and give it a whirl. Okay. Gulp, blank page, huh? Is the typewriter talking to me? It is talking to me. It looks, it's like moving like a face. It looks nice and pristine like that. I probably shouldn't write on it just yet. Yeah, it's better left empty rather than writing just anything. I'll come back with some ideas tomorrow. Ooh, okay, your big debut. Do I actually get to, like, I assume it's like like pre-written or whatever, little things, but that's really cute. So come back tomorrow and I'll be able to get some stuff going. Oh, is nobody gonna come? Ooh, I'm so sad. I have 8 coins in my pocket. Oh, it's that person. Hang on, I have you, Klaus. He, musician, history nerd, likes knitting. That's adorable. Guy, you said I could come in here and park, but I don't know if I actually can. Like, is the manager gonna come out and yell at me? Oh, okay. Hey, mate, nice to see you again. You mind if I hang around a bit? I need to do some writing. You can just... What? I don't have a chair for you. You know I told you I have a band? Yeah, well, I wanted to work on a concept album while our bassist is away. But it hasn't been going super well. I even took some time off work to focus better, but I'm just absolutely out of ideas here. Like, it's been weeks and I got nothing. I'm starting to get a bit stressed, to be honest with you. Don't want to disappoint everyone. Got any ideas for me, mate? I guess heartbreak? Getting drunk sucks. Songs about heartbreak? Yeah. Romance isn't really my thing, so I don't know anything about that. I want more of a prog rock thing going on. Like, the whole album needs to tell a story. Talk to Klaus until he feels this. Yeah, heartbreak and getting drunk is both, like, really dumb topics. Try recommending books he likes and talking to him often. Can I just talk to him? Or I feel like he has to instigate that. Like, the other characters have to instigate that. Oh, okay, bye. Here, I'll help you find some books, though. Oh, geez, hang on. I'm sorry, I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I need to start a new series, but I can't read classics. Allergies. What? I think I have like number 2 and 3 in other series. You want... Oh, maybe, Ranger's Apprentice? I mean, it's kind of a kid's book, but, not, I mean, it is. Or Fruits Basket. They have these under kids, but I know adults who enjoy them. Les Miserables, hilarious. Angels in America. A gay fantasia on national themes. A play so long as traditionally shown over 2 consecutive days. Angels in America explores the 1980s American AIDS crisis in a surrealist deconstruction of religion and sexual identity. Sounds rough. How to stop time. Saga, volume... Why do I have volume 9? That's another manga. Star Wars meets Game of Thrones. Wow. What a way to say that. There is this. Gregor the Overlord. Among the Hidden. First in Dystopia Shop. I remember those. I think I remember seeing those in libraries when I was a kid. Yeah, that would make sense. A lot of dystopian children's books when I was growing up. About, like, kids being the last ones alive and all the adults are dead or whatever, you know. Ella Enchanted. Siren Queen. Include what? Oh, Nikki. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I should definitely take a picture of this. I read like 2 or 3 of her works last year, and I didn't realize they were necessarily from the same author until like the 3rd one, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, she wrote short-ish stories. Like 4-hour-long audiobook ones, you know? You know, I'm just gonna recommend Fruits Basket for you. Are you serious? She really likes it. Oh, that's good. Then you can read it with your kid, too. Okay, gotta get some inspo. I tend to learn a little more for nonfiction, and I wouldn't mind something niche. Alright, let's see. He likes history, apparently, according to his dealer-wop. Tell me why. That was back in the day in 1965. It's not a joke on the Backstreet Boys song or NSYNC. I mix them up now all the time. And explanations perfect for young minds. Declaration of the Rights of Woman and the Female Citizen. Damn, 1971, what? Ooh, woman has the right to mount the scaffold. She must equally have the right to mount the rostrum or a speaking platform. Oh my gosh. I have never heard of this. Yeah, if you can be punished by the law, you should be able to, like, vote. You know what I mean? Like, you should be able to have the option to help decide what the law is. You know what I mean? If you're held accountable by it, then it needs to be held accountable to you too. Took a picture of that. Dude, you should write a song about women's rights. It's pretty metal sounding, honestly. Oh, yeah. Declaration of Rights of Women and the Female Citizen sounds very interesting. Interesting. I'll give it a shot. Okay. Dude, if this affects, like, his music, it would be so sick. Which one's my favorite? What a week. Give me something straight from the stage. I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy, and I also usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Well, do I have a story for you? I wouldn't call that classic. Also not classic. Not classic. Okay. But, I don't know who's gonna like Les Mis, honestly. Not afraid of a bit of tragedy, and I also usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Maybe that one. The Great Gatsby, classic, honestly, but not a stage play. 18 romances where love and desire intertwine with violence and death. Lorca portrays the pride, resistance, and suffering of the Romani people, their legends and traditions, revealing the hidden soul of Andalusia through rich symbolic poetry. Hold on, let's take a picture of this one. I'm just going to actually need to have my story graph out so I can write these down, but it's faster to take a picture when I'm recording. Not the stage, though. No, right? Yeah, no, not the stage. Doll's House. Classic piece of theater. This play shocked the 19th century audiences. Not afraid of tragedy. Tempest. Interesting. Yeah, I have never read that. I was never much into theater. Which one is it? Yeah. Was this written by a man? Or maybe like a pseudonym of a man? Or like a woman, the male pseudonym? Well, that would be whichever. Whichever is really good, really cool. This seems more tragic. This is also tragic. And it's a classic. Let's try. Excellent. How very theatrical. I've never tried that before. You said theater. You said you wanted something straight from the stage. So I gave you the stage. Wow, yeah, these ones, the named characters just like rack up the books. Listen, I am not making a lot of money off of this. How am I supposed to buy a coffee machine for 200 coins? Also, I thought I could go shopping at the Mega Mart. Haunted building comes with a view and resident ghosts. A lighthouse might rouse fright. Since the full automation of lighthouses during the 1960s, the Buxton Bay Lighthouse is no longer inhabited. Many passers-by in the following decades have reported signs of paranormal activity. Me and the mates were there yesterday. We found a footprint in a lighthouse and there was a bloody bang at the door. Oh, like a swear bloody, not like a bloody hand. I was like, how do you do a bloody bang? Like, I was thinking of a bloody handprint, but I see. Are we British? Gave me a proper fright, it did, definitely. Gave me a proper fright, straight up. Gotta be British. Says local fisherman's grandson. Reclusive lighthouse keeper Gareth Ellis has declined to comment on the sinister happenings. Bookshop visits Marsh. Customers pleased to browse books alongside groceries. Well, I'm happy that everybody's happy. Vintage science books. Oh my gosh. I'll get these. A fairly even spread, okay. New what? New thingamajig? Cute! Should we go crimson? That looks like a very traditional... Did I already have... Hold on. Poppy, yeah, crimson. This was like a slightly darker one, I think it's supposed to be anyway. Not that I can... I can paint my car! I made the joke that I wanted to be able to do that. Let's see. This is kind of the color of my current car. Oh, it's closed on Sundays. Why this like shaking? Thermal paper, toilet roll, snacks. Thermal paper. What's thermal paper? And a toilet roll. Toilet paper. You know, I should go to the beach. I haven't been to the beach yet. Yeah, let's go to the beach. Okay, I feel like I've gotta have more fantasy books. And, hang on. And, travel. People love to read travel ones on the beach. I feel like we probably will need some kids' books. Some people, I feel like drama is going to be a big one on the beach, too. Crime, novels, travel, fantasy, and drama. Should be the top. With crime coming in close. I just worry there's going to be kids. One of the kids don't want to read on the beach, actually, now that I think about it. Man. Maybe I'll throw in an extra fact one. Like some kids do. But, you know, usually they're out and about, running around. Okay, just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. Look at the cute little thing. It's so cute. I gotta find a treat for the dog so I can adopt the dog. A skull! Is that... Excuse me? It's distracting. Pretty sure it's made of plastic. I was like, listen, if we're finding what's supposed to be probably a human skull on the beach, we should probably vacate the premises. Lighthouse. It'd be cool to go sell books at the lighthouse. Look at that. That's almost the same exact color as my car. How exciting. Seems like every spot has something you can pick up, which I'm not sure I've picked up something from the cafe area. This person looks happy. People are getting here early, too. This person looks like a gardener. Maybe they're gonna go tide pooling. I hear that's a popular activity on the coast of England. Oh my goodness. Nope, not if you ask me like that. Excuse me, could I get a book, please? Not the please. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a child. I had quite a few fantasy books. Okay, good. They've I kind of moved them around, but they kept some of the ones I think that I already had on the shelves. It's a hard fantasy setting? Okay. Maybe not for children. Dangerous fantasy series for young readers. Is it fantasy? No. Dystopian? That's fantastical. The never-ending story? No. Okay, let's see. Dang it. The Sisters Grimm. The hidden history of women-led slave revolts. Okay. Looking at who did it. The revolutionary graphic novel uncovers the history of women who fought for their freedom on slave ships and throughout Americas. Its powerful exploration of resistance at the intersection of white supremacy and patriarchy. Yes. Encyclopedia Bookstonia. Entries from P as in philosophy and to T as in true crime. Homage. No. I don't have Discworld. Becoming a parent makes you fear that your child will blame you for letting the world rot. As the captain of the City Watch, Sam Vimes has some cleaning to do before their birth in Ankh-Morpork, the corrupt, most dangerous, filthy city of all time. I need to read the Discworld. I started the first book and I liked it, and then I never finished it. Ooh, wow. A true tale of sisterhood under fire. 4 brilliant women physicists. Wow. Okay. Another picture. Wow. So many cool books. I hope the developers just like keep adding books forever and ever and ever on this in this game. You know. Life-changing magic. Oh, Marie Kondo. I was like, is this the Marie Kondo book? It is. Listen, remember, if it doesn't spark joy, throw it away. Listen, that's the excuse I use for buying the over $100 I spent on a set of books today. A fancy set of books, is that I said it sparked joy. And as soon as I clicked purchase and couldn't undo it anymore, it actually sparked even more joy. So, you know. Heroic watching out Othello, soon finds someone of entry who loved not wisely but too well. Annabelle Lee. I love that one. I need to find my book on Poe, and I need to find the Lovecraft stuff too. Ooh, dang, the bluest. Oh, Toni Morrison. Yeah. That would be. What about Travelogue? We just sold that one. Journey to the Center of the Earth. Always a good one. Tasting History. A Tramp Abroad. I'm gonna try to recommend The Never-Ending Story. I don't know if it's gonna. I would have never looked there. My friends have been telling me about The Never-Ending Story. Okay. I wonder. I didn't give you a kid's book. I gave you a fantasy book. Alright, I'll take it. I mean, it is kind of a kid's book. The Never-Ending Story is a kid's book, but it's kind of a classic, and it's kind of a fantasy book. Yeah, listen, you can't just take the book and walk away. You have to buy it. Did she just... I don't think she bought the book. Maybe she paid 3 coin for it. Oh my goodness. I should probably go to bed soon. Oh, I saw Anne's face pop up over here, and I was like, Anne was the botanist that we met, or the botanical person. Welcome to Buxtonbury's famous beach. It's nice to have you here. Such a great spot. She's really cute. Oh. Oh, I've already seen some people with your crime and fantasy titles in hand. Oh, by the way, I have a fun / sad plant fact for you. Because of the whole photosynthesis thing, we tend to put our plants outside, which can be very nice. They might love that, but also when you put some houseplants into direct sunlight, they can get sunburned just like you. So watch out for any brown spots. Yeah, I'll see you later. Okay, do I need to be careful for my plant? Should I water it? Is she not? She just jogged in to say hi and now she's leaving? That's funny. I'm expecting to see a lot of people at the beach. I would buy a book so fast at the beach. I told you, got 2 already in fantasy. You just love Suzanne Collins. Nice. Ye old Hunger Games. Okay. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. The drama, the style, the emotions has to be a play for me. I like books that can basically rip my heart out, but I don't usually enjoy dry books. Okay, so not Les Miserables. Drama. A tragedy. A tragedy. So Othello or Angels in America. Let's do this one. Sweet, I'm gonna highlight the stage directions right away. The little jig, it's so funny. I didn't think the kids would be coming into my shop. I should have brought more kids' books. It's okay though, some of my fantasies are actually kids' books, and so are some of the dramas, or the crime ones, I think. Oh, okay, I was like, is he in here? He's not in here. Oh, they've merged. I don't know if I could fit 4 people in there. I wish it would keep track of, like, what people wanted, you know? Maybe, so it seems like maybe crime and fantasy for the beach, because that's what somebody brought up. It's a bring a book to school day, you can't go wrong with the play. Also, I could go for a tragic story. I can't get in a... How old are you? Where's my Henry? Here's my copy of Henry. Was it in the classics? Henry, here. How very theatrical. You're welcome. You're 12. Max. I should have brought more kids' books. Yeah, I ran out of kids' books. So it looks like crime, fantasy, and kids' books maybe on the beach. I have fantasy. I know it's like it's scales or whatever. Wow, I did not sell very much today. Wow. Oh, there. Oh, bye. It didn't do that far last time. Oh, there it goes again. Oh, there's my ball. Well, I'm glad. I wonder if I just like stayed out forever, how long that thing would go. I need to find ways to make more money. New tiny bookshop sparks passionate discussions. Books and Berries' love of books. Mere days after their arrival on the scene, the mobile seller has Books and Berries literature seen abuzz. But what makes for a pleasant browsing experience? According to Tilda Sankelund, former bookstore owner, the secret lies in the selection. The more books that match a customer's taste, the higher the chance that they will find what they're looking for. For those readers who might not yet know what to look for, the review recommends seeking the assistance of your local bookseller. Ooh, songwriter breakthrough. Sirens Libre frontman Klaus finds lyrical inspiration. That's kind of funny, honestly. Drama collection. It's a bobblehead skull. Just putting it on the ground. Could I put it on my car? That would be hilarious. I like skulls, but I think I would need more skull decor I would need more bone decor, you know? Fall rather is gonna be jamming. Let's do the good old waterfront. I've been to all these places now, and I seem to get the most money at the waterfront. The waterfront, they like nonfiction, travel, and fantasy, and also they actually liked something else besides fantasy. It was just fantasy because Fern came by and, like, cranked it up. Sure. I can't, it goes so fast I can't read the loading screen. Seems like I underestimated you. Now, if you really want to stay afloat around here, you're going to need this. Oh, thanks. I should have clicked on you to talk. A literal lifesaver. Minus 10% danger. Oh, let me tell you a wee secret. Yes, sea folk, we love a good decoration or two, so if you're going to want to garner a little respect around here, you got to show us your maritime side. Equip 3 maritime. Okay, you might even get an invite to the fish market. Oh my gosh, he does got knickknacks. I want the globe. Why is everything so expensive? I already have, it's too bad. Well, maybe I can add decor. Doggy! Hello, doggy. I can pet you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, doggy, for letting me pet you, even though I don't have any food. I don't know where to get food for you. It's working! Thank goodness for municipal maintenance. Okay. The lighthouse. Is that all I can look at? How exciting. Yay. Oh, now I've opened it up. This lonely tower lights the way on Buxtonbury's coast. Okay, neat. I was hoping I'd be able to get up there. Can't park my car. Oh, it's Fern. You're dressed very differently today. Alrighty, here we go. Come on, I know you're thinking thoughts. Let them out. Death, dying, mortality. We will all die someday. With each together clock, that day grows closer. What will I have left behind? Okay, a bit dark, don't you think? But I can make it work. We'll slap on a happy ending, yeah. Listen, I actually love books that deal with, like, mortality and, like, death, like, the culture surrounding death and various, like, groups, I guess, right? Like, various traditions surrounding death and different stories of the afterlife. And I love the humorous ones, not like dark ones, but like ones that are like Luna Night, a nice light read. I don't know, I like ones that are like humorous, like about morticians and stuff. I don't know. I think you have to have a bit of, not graveyard humor, but kind of graveyard humor. Oh my gosh, yes. Hello, I'm here on research. I could go for a travel guide. I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read. Europe Through the Back Door is one of my favorite titles. Catch yourself thinking, I could live here on nearly every trip. Make the most out of your time in Europe by acting like you already do. A TV famous travel guide, Rick Steves. Oh, Rick Steves! Connect with locals, avoid scams, and have a stress-free trip. Alright, well that seems very relevant to me, currently. Steal Like an Artist. A little book. How to translate your inspiration into creative output. Practical guide for artists and people who don't understand they're creative yet. I'm going to get this for my sister, actually. She's a very talented artist, and she knows more about art than I do, but this would potentially be good for her to read. Because she's still young, and she's like, well, you know, she takes heavy inspiration from, like, whatever manga or anime she's watching or whatever, you know, so. Ooh, yes, Hawaii Story by Hawaii. This was written by her. I did not realize she wrote a book. I've been to Hawaii a few times visiting my sister. And I remember when I was very young, I was in high school. I remember being really bored in history class. Constantly, American history to me is like what they teach you in American history classes anyway, is extremely boring. You have about 500 years, according to the American school system, of history in America. And you go to, like, France, they're like 2,000 years easy, right? Like any European country. To be fair, if our country actually included the, like, 10 to 15,000 years of history that we actually have on this continent, things would be way more interesting, but God forbid that the white European Americans model for school includes anybody except George Washington and forward. You know what I mean? But I remember seeing little blurbs, and like in this history textbook, I was bored and I was just reading ahead because it was really, really boring. To me, history class was like just a bunch of dates to be memorized, and it was always the same thing. It was always like, you know, the American Revolution, Civil War, you know, blah, 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 all these same things over and over and over again every year. And I just remember hating history class, which is so funny now that I am in the job that I am. Like, don't let anybody tell you that you can't change, or that things don't, that you can't, that something will happen and turn your path on a dime, you know? It opens your eyes up to a different perspective, but, or a whole new path. But, I find myself, for that reason, oftentimes being a bit more forgiving of people that I think are at least close to me, but that I think are maybe not doing something that's like totally beneficial for them. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe you'll see something like I did, and you'll turn around. It's something like, you're like, I didn't like this thing, but now I do, because I have a whole new perspective on it. Anyway, in this history book, they had a tiny blurb on the Trail of Tears, like a page on the Trail of Tears, which was really horrifying to read about. And I didn't want to read about it anymore. You know, I was a kid, and it was horrible, and I was really, really sad. But there was a tiny blurb, not even like an actual, it was one of those like little side things, or like a little sidebar about Hawaii having a queen. And I just remember being like, what? Like, what's this about? Like, being like, this is the history I want to know about. What do you mean? This is something I didn't know. And I don't know, as a teenager, I was stupid and didn't like go look it up online, even though I totally could have. But I think that helped me kind of, tiny seed of like, history isn't what I've been taught it is, you know what I mean? So, it's interesting. Anyway, blah, 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 travel guide, not necessarily history. How did whales get so big? This is a kid's one, though. This is a cool topic. Right, travel guide, Mark Twain, it's an old one. The Book of Tea. What? One of the great English tea classics, but it's an open letter to the West. Oh, okay, I was like, learn all about Japanese values of teaism and literature life, but I was like, but it's an English classic, but it's written by a Japanese person, looks like. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'm going to give you the journey through Wales. Ah, but you literally said that's what you wanted, and it's not a favorite? Fine. Oh, it was nonfiction. I think it was classic. Was it classics? Oh, sure. Yes. Ouch, my back. Yeah, same, girl. I'm looking for a book about nature. I wouldn't mind a book with 450 pages or more. Girl, stop speaking my language. No, not nature. Not nature. Not nature. Ooh. No, not big enough. Not big enough. It's history. History. Ooh, oh no. Wait, no. Oh, this is not the one I think, was it Shatter? I think it's just Shatter is the one I was thinking of with the fallen angel stuff. This one sounds kind of interesting, though. Or one girl's, oh no! I swear I remember reading about this in the bookstore forever ago. Murder Plot Diaries! I was just talking about this! Oh my gosh! I should have given this to the little girl. I didn't have it at the time. But yes. Drama? Oh no, I don't know. I don't think I have anything about nature. Have you ever wanted to meet a dinosaur? You can just hop down an Icelandic volcano and check out the Earth's core. They should hopefully still be there. Dude, I have those. I have those on my shelf right now. Yeah, Rumi, it's right there. It's a purple book. I need to read those. It's on my list of things I need to read in my physical TBR. Been among the most influential works in history. Ugh. A suspenseful Russian novel in verse with a large cast of characters and plenty of philosophy to chew upon. Okay, you have fun chewing upon your philosophy. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to... I'm sorry, it's not gonna be... Our environment is so beautiful, how'd you know? Listen, I'm lucky I had that one. Hello there, can I give you a word of advice? You'll probably soon gather some regulars, people who will always return to your shop and who like to chat. In my experience, they always greatly appreciate if you can remember some details about them. Maybe last week they told you about their hobby or that their birthday is coming up. I recommend writing these things down in your journal. For example, young Harper is celebrating her birthday, so thank you for the update. And you know how important birthdays are at that age. I'm sure she'll be delighted if you give her your best wishes. Here, lend me that journal for a minute. I'll fill in all the important dates I can remember off the top of my head. Wow, she's... Thank you. Honestly, truly, thank you. I will help. Yeah, it would be nice to have people's birthdays on the actual calendar. Well, that's a new personal best. I'm looking for a biography, but I don't usually enjoy dry books. I can't get enough of Wide Sky, Narrow Path. A poetic memoir about the author's journey through hiking the Appalachian Trail from Georgia to Maine. Courtney shares the harsh realities and stunning beauty of the trail alongside her intimate reflections on spirituality. I don't think I will ever walk the Appalachian Trail. If you want to talk about a haunted mountain range, it's the Appalachians. Those things are haunted. I know some people I talk to, some of the native people I've worked with talk about how the Southwest is like spooky to them. A lot of them are from the Great Plains, and so they think the Southwest is really spooky. But I'm like, yo, bro, go a little further east. Those mountains, they have seen something. Those mountains are like what, as old as Saturn's rings or whatever. Like those things are old, and there's so many trees. I think trees, personally, I am of the mind that trees. I prefer the desert, right? If it, to me, it's like the bones of the earth are exposed. It's honest, it's harsh, it's desolate, it's delicate, it's beautiful. And you can see for miles, right? And I just appreciate that. I can see something coming from miles away. But if you go east, there's trees everywhere. And trees, to me, hide secrets. You don't know what's in there. Trees in their bark, in their leaves, in the woods, they hide secrets. And you have no idea. And also, I hear the Appalachian Trail has got a bunch of murderers on it, which is totally an over-exaggeration. But like, you don't hear about people dying on the Arizona Trail thing. You hear about people dying on the Appalachian Trail. Anyway, that's my personal opinion. Very uninformed. A biography I had. Not really a biography. Well, a biography is one, right, that somebody else writes about you. Yes. Sisters in Science. Brilliant. Sisters in Science. They sound interesting. I'm glad. Also, I'm glad the game pauses, for the record, when I go into this, as far as I can tell anyway. Ooh, the fish market. I can go to the fish market now. Nobody has a birthday yet. Like in the summer, it looks like. No, she did say a birthday was coming up. Did she not actually write it down? Freaking, she didn't write it down on the calendar on the 12th. Okay, so I have to go to the beach on the 12th. See, I make a bunch of money down here at the waterfront. I come to the waterfront. I'm already out of my travel books. I gotta go to the fish market to get a fish to give the dog, I think. I should go to the lighthouse. No. Yeah, the waterfront fish market. Maybe valuable for $5. $5 buckaree booze. Oh my gosh, I need more fantasy books. Great value, good condition. Oh wow, an update from our local bookseller continues to sell books. Thanks. I sold 2 crime, no drama, 7 fact, 2 fantasy, 2 classics, and 8 travel books, for a total of 55 after expenses. We're looking forward to seeing where our bookseller will head next. You guys are keeping track of my column things? Or my bottom line? That's weird. I'm gonna buy this one too. This is why in real life I have a problem, as I buy too many books and then I can't afford the other things I want to get, except I do buy them anyway. I'm terrible with money. I was like, oh, can I put stuff in here? That's so funny. Okay, I'd have to put it there though. Yes. I didn't realize I could put stuff in there. Is this like a shop? Look at that. Okay. I'll have to remember that for the plants. Yeah. The Monstera, I think. No, the Monstera should go outside. Today, the waterfront fish market. Prior maritime knowledge required. So where is that? I'm gonna assume that's here. At the waterfront? Yeah. Ooh, what's that? Like an evil corporation? That looks like an evil corporation over there. Fact books. Those two are the most popular. The travel and the fact books are the most popular. Yay! The fish mark. I've been recording for an hour and 20 minutes. I should definitely not. Listen here, matey. I appreciate you driving by and wanting to visit the waterfront, but today's not the time. We're having our fish market here, and it's invite only. Listen, I have my 3 maritime things, don't I? Or I just have the... Oh, did it count the lifesaver? I thought I had 3. I thought I had 2, and the lifesaver would be a 3rd thing. Well, I wouldn't have come here then. I thought I had an invite. You told me I could already... You said I could come. I feel cheated. Trying to, like, scrounge up other... Oh! Can I talk to you? Nope. Oh, hello. What do you mean? It's a private invite only, but it's on a public area. Dang it. Oh well. I can do this. Right, listen up. I've got the perfect heart-wrenching moment for the second act. As I lay on the bed and studied the wallpaper on the ceiling, I asked myself, was everything we had a lie? And if so, could I believe in that lie a little longer? Huh? What do you mean it's wordy and obnoxious? It is. Look who's the expert now, but alright, I guess I'll revise by tomorrow. Oh. What? Well, I would not... Well, he told me to come today. Or maybe he said something about it, only when I had enough maritime stuff. Jeez. Hello, dear. I can't help but think back to my youth whenever I look at you. I'm sure you haven't had to spare even a thought on retirement yet, but let me tell you one thing. Make sure you have some very good friends and as many things to do as possible, or you will be bored. Yes. I myself volunteer for the town council to reorganize events and community outreach. I read and game and even attend the occasional concert or exhibition, yet still nothing compares to the hustle and bustle of a bookshop. It is also tiring, yes, and I knew I couldn't go on doing it forever, but as soon as it was gone, my life became too quiet. And that's why I like to have your fetching little shop around. Now let me find another pastime in your shelves. Minus 25% to all book sale chances. That's crazy. If I could, like, buy a maritime thing right now, I would, but I can't. I like to buy a book with some mystery. Wouldn't mind something like a thriller. I'm a fan of the Chalk Man. Use chalk figures as a secret code. Oh man. Weird. Okay, let's see what I got. Full dark, no stars. True horror. Murder. Maybe that one. Ghost stories, not necessarily. This book looks perfectly mysterious. You're welcome. Well, I'm apparently just like shot myself in the foot. He literally told me to come by. I'm so mad about this right now. -2 recommendations also. Dang. Oh, hey! I'm still on the lookout for album inspo. You don't happen to have a book that can help me out, do you? You should prefer nonfiction. I like historical settings. Architecture in Britain. Why we still tell fairy tales. Ooh. Discover why these timeless tales continue to enchant and intrigue us in this cultural and anthropological study. Don't mind if I do. Oh, historical settings. Baroque. Okay. And become an amateur expert on the Baroque. How's that for a party trick? Terrifying tutors. Understanding comics. Treehouses. Baumhauser. Maisons dans les Arbres. French, German, English. Oh, I think I had that one. Into the Sunset, the Magical West. Explore the mythical and exotic lands of West. I was like, what? This satirical travelogue series that you in on the secret wisdom and mysterious culture of the West. Dude, I thought it was real, but it looks like it's just a Bookstone one. But I was like, dude, I would read this so hard. A satirical one. Maybe the Burra or the Tutors. It sounds pretty metal. Brilliant. Terrifying Tutor sounds very interesting. Got the jig. It's a massive help. I'll be back here soon. I'm glad. I don't know why I'm here. Just end me. End the day. Okay. Hey, I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Let's hope the nice weather holds until Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. You're gonna jinx it. I can't wait to power through architecture in Britain. Literally, I thought you wouldn't want that one, necessarily. I made like half the amount of money, maybe a little more than half, than I usually do. Oh, okay. I literally was invited. Stop buying my books then. Leave. Maybe I misunderstood, which is one of the most like one of the biggest social faux pas I'm worried about making ever. That man's with his like baldy head. Well, fine. If you're not gonna give me a chance to buy. Alien Adventures, please give me some space books. Thank you. For a total of 9 coin after expenses. Are you serious? Wow, I hate that this is like... If there's nothing else happening, the game is just like, yeah, here's what the bookseller did. I'm like, please don't. Here, I'll buy this too. Why not? Well, now I need to go to the waterfront square, but to buy stuff, to buy more watery stuff. But okay, we're good. I am gonna call it here. I've been recording for an hour and a half. I have no idea how I'll split these up. But and it's so late. I should go to bed. But I'm thinking the little girl's birthday is tomorrow. I need to remember that. What about anybody? Anne is in spring, autumn, winter, autumn, summer. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and call this one here. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Real quick, I want to say thank you to my patrons. First, I would like to give a quick shout out to my Acorn tier patrons, Aisling, Loaf, and Fane. Thank you so much for your support. And I want to give an extra special shout out to my Sapling tier patron, Riscalito. Thank you so much for your support. As long lasting as it has been, I appreciate it. And I want to give an extra super special shout out to my Forest tier patrons, Nightshade and Christopher. Thank you guys so much for your above and beyond support. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next one.